Getting leaf discs properly infiltrated can be tricky. This video will show you what you need to know. Choosing the correct leaf. Here we are, mulling over these leaves. Yellow, unhealthy leaves may not be the best, nor waxy leaves like these poplars, nor really hairy leaves like these mulleins. These spinach leaves all look like a good choice. They're healthy looking, not wilted, with no visible damage. Good choice. Do what thou wilt, but don't use wilted spinach leaves. Where to punch. Be sure to punch your leaf in areas without large veins or overlapping the midrib. Take 10 to 12 punches for each of your treatments and try and use an equal number of punches in each treatment. Cutting the leaf disc from the veins is wholly uncalled for. If you have a hanging chad, like you're voting for Al Gore, don't rip it off and use it for your experiment, since it will be damaged. Setting up your solutions. Add a drop of soap to each cup, and just a pinch of baking soda to your baking soda treatment. Be sure to not add too much baking soda. No! Leave your control cup alone with just the drop of soap, and make your breath treatment by blowing into the cup with a straw for 1 minute. Don't exhale too forcefully, or you'll splash yourself in the face. Infiltration. Remove the plunger and pour 10 to 12 leaf discs into the barrel of the syringe. Shake to settle the discs at the bottom. Carefully push the plunger nearly all the way back into the barrel, but don't crush or pinch your discs. Place the tip of the syringe into the solution and pull up solution until the syringe is about a third of the way full. Holding the tip of the syringe up, tap the side of the syringe to get all the discs into the liquid. Push the plunger into the syringe to remove any extra air, but not too far or you will squirt your lab partners. Now put your finger over the tip of the syringe. Slowly pull back on the plunger with your finger still holding the open tip. You'll feel a vacuum pulling on your fingertip. Hold the vacuum for about 10 seconds, then gently release the plunger, but keep your finger on the tip or you will squirt your lab partners. You may see some discs turn a darker color and start to sink. Repeat this step until all the leaf discs sink. Repeat this step until all the leaf discs sink. Repeat this step until all the leaf discs sink. If you have, really, done this more than 5 times, and the leaf discs still won't sink, add more soap solution and try again. Gently remove the plunger with the syringe angled towards the cup. Make sure all the discs are removed from the syringe or your treatments will have an unequal number of discs. Setting up your experiments. Place each treatment under the light at an equal distance and be sure to start your timer. Check your timer at regular intervals or all the excitement will float away. Be sure to record how many discs are floating in each of your treatments at regular intervals. At the end of your experiment, think about which treatment had the most discs floating and which had the fewest. How do your results relate to photosynthesis? What do you think was causing your discs to float? Why did this happen? What are the reactants and products, inputs and outputs, of photosynthesis? If you don't label your experiment, you may be surprised to find some fastidious person has been a bit too helpful. A do not disturb sign can help solve this problem. What if you forget baking soda?
Hey, did you remember the baking soda?
What if you forget to add soap?
Hey, wasn't there supposed to be a drop of soap?
What if you don't add breath to your breath treatment?
Seriously, I think we forgot to breathe.
Writing down your procedure is a good idea so that you have a set of steps you can follow each time. Okay, so chances are things didn't go perfectly on your first try. That's totally normal, and even the best scientists need time to perfect a technique before doing their experiment trials for real. So don't be afraid to practice and make tweaks to your procedure before you get started. No worries, just dust off your hands and lab and try again.